Hey guys, this is a short video for those interested, uh, in a little explanation on the rule changes and my motivation behind them. I posted these in the Slack a couple weeks ago. All right, so for the most part, surprisingly, most things have really worked the way that they're supposed to in this league. The one thing I'm motivated to adjust, though, the most is that the stables should start the season really close to each other in the standings. At the beginning of this year, some stables spent so much in the preseason draft that it almost ended their chances of winning the league before the season even started. When I talk to people in the league about it, even those that spent a lot at the outset, um, everyone tells me, well, that was their choice or that was my choice. And it's a dynasty league. So maybe that strategy will pay off in the long run. I get that perspective. So we'll let the consequences or benefits of that strategy play out this year, but we'll make a change moving forward. And really, the 2-year-old draft that we're having next weekend is the one designed to allow owners to sell out this year in exchange for building for the next year. All right, so the first three rule changes address that. The first and most obvious thing is that the draft at the beginning of the year will be abolished, and we'll still have that 2-year-old draft around weeks 12 or 13, which this year we're going to have next Saturday. The other way that the standings can become lopsided before the year starts is through stud fees. So I'm just going to put a cap on the impact those can have. So they can still be a big help for owners bringing in stud fees. Um, but there's just a cap. So the maximum stud fee is 50,000. And by the way, this is quite a bit higher than our largest stud fee ever to date. So it's not really even that restrictive of a cap. And then the maximum net gain or loss from stud transactions is 150 grand. And I think the illustration helps explain it better. Let's assume like this year, everyone starts at 1.25 million. Um, no owner can end up with more than 1.4 or less than 1.1 after the said transactions. So if you don't make any, you'll be here. If you bring in the maximum amount that you can, you'll be at 1.4. And if you spend the maximum amount you can, you'll be at 1.1. Um, so then that way, instead of the owners being really spread out at the beginning of the year, everyone will be within $300,000 of each other. And most will probably be closer than that. And then the standings can be decided on the track like they should be. All right, the other changes, mom's return day 15 instead of 12. 15 just feels too early, and breeding female horses before they retire should require more of a trade-off. Costs will be tied to annual inflation, which is pretty self-explanatory, but they'll go up. And then 6, you can voluntarily give up any horse after the season. So this was the rule last year too, but its application wasn't fleshed out and the timing was kind of willy-nilly. So now there's a specific deadline to do this, and it's already on the homepage. So you can voluntarily give up any horse uh, after the season before the breeding period. And so you'll see the deadline for that. All right, thanks, guys. Good luck rest of the way.